Came in the bitch and I had it my way. Didn't ask for no favors or call out for help. Got in my bag and never look back. Got up with the pole, I shoot better than Steph. Walk in the room and they know I'm a ape. Don't need me no niggas, they know how I step. Pray to you make it that all is forgiven. Somebody gon' die if I reach in the belt. Came in the bitch and I had it my way. Didn't ask for no favors or call out for help. Got in my bag and never look back.
Next.
Yo.
It's your boy Guala Gang Smoke from the Good Smoke Podcast.
Fresh Briscoe, you know what it is?
Here to shout out our official sponsor, the Official Lit Cup. Make sure you follow them on Instagram. Tap in and get yours now.
And it's lit. You already know it.
It's a bong and a coffee cup all in one. 2 for 1. Can't beat that, baby.
We stay smoking.
Liddy. That way. Follow the Good Smoke Podcast.
Hey man, you ain't even gotta ask. You know what the fuck going on. You locked into the Good Smoke Podcast, man. I'm your boy Guala Gang Smoke.
And you know it's fresh. You know the vibes, right?
And y'all already know what y'all locked into, man. The #1 podcast on the planet, man.
You know it, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Hey, before we get started, man, I want to go ahead and shout out the sponsors. Guala Runners Music Group, of course. Right Vibe Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Definitely got to shout out Georgia Pine Premium Wraps and Rolling Papers.
Yes, sir.
And we have to shout out the Official Lit Cup.
We litty.
Y'all already know what's going on. And today we are trying out a THC infused drink by Delirious Treats. You can look them up on IG at Secret Stuff, SEKRETSTUF. And this is the strawberry pineapple. So definitely, man, shout out them for sending this through. So
pull up, drink.
This how we doing it today, man. So we are back, man, and we are happy to be back in the building with y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody who locked in with the Good Smoke Podcast. All the guests we have so far.
That part.
You know, we ain't worried about the ones we don't.
Yeah. You know.
What you been going, man? How we going, man?
Man, it's been hot than a motherfucker.
Man, they said
bro.
it was 100 degrees around United States this week. 100. So anybody riding around with no AC?
Yeah. I can't even do it, man. Shout out my boy Mob, man. He not here today because he dealing with some AC issues, man. Trying to get his AC situated. So I definitely feel you when you say something about the AC and just the heat, because Georgia's the last place that you want to be,
man.
And I have no AC.
No. Texas is probably the last place you want to be.
Oh, that too.
That shit is deadly hot in that motherfucker.
That too.
Man.
That too. It's horrible out there. So yeah, we won't be doing that at all. But for the most part, man, my week was cool. Seeing my boy Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Donald.
Man, Uncle Don.
He in the A. He was in the A. He ain't in the motherfucker no more.
Shut Bankhead down. I mean, he shut Bankhead completely down. And just for him to go to jail for, that's really good.
Damn.
You taste it?
Damn. Hold on.
You taste it?
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, shout out Delirious Treats. This is definitely hitting.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
But yeah, that was the fastest I ever seen somebody.
He said that nigga was locked up for 20 minutes.
That's it.
On a RICO charge.
That's it. Now,
where they do that at?
Let me ask you a question. Do you agree with this statement? Because I made this statement and a lot of people thought that I was tripping when I said this. So I said that, you know, with the Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis and whatever the case may be with her indicting. Well, with her indicting YFN Lucci on a RICO, her indicting Young Thug on a RICO.
I'm scared to speak on her name, so I really don't want to talk about her too much. But keep going.
No, we ain't gonna say nothing bad. I just want to ask, because I made a comment and I said that if none of these, like, with her locking all these people up and we have these high profile arrests, if none of these charges stick and everybody walk, including Donald Trump, I do believe that this will be her first and last term in office.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I mean, right now it's gonna look like if she puts charges on all these people and everybody walk, it's gonna look like she basically just reaching, and it's gonna be, and all the taxpayers is.
I mean, is she reaching with the Trump thing though? I don't think it's a reach with that. It's solidified evidence that he committed an election fraud in Atlanta.
I mean, I get that, but he's still running for president in 2024. So I mean, like,
I don't mean that.
I mean,
America's so ratchet right now. We got a president running for office who's fighting a RICO case. What type of shit is this? That's the crazy part. And then the same RICO case It's not the same type of RICO case, but Young Thug has a RICO case with YSL situation, and he gets no bond on nothing. But you get Donald Trump the bond, and you know he's a flight risk. This motherfucker can go away and not come back ever and be straight in life.
And not to mention, yes, it's a different type of RICO, but I mean RICO is RICO. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think there's like levels to RICO. I think it's a RICO.
We need to get a lawyer on the show.
Yeah, we do. And you know, I just realized yesterday that there's a difference between a lawyer and an attorney. Never knew that.
Speak on it. What you mean?
So, a lawyer is basically someone that didn't pass the bar.
What?
So they're basically they have a degree in law. And they can still give you legal advice, but they can't represent you in court, to my understanding, because they didn't pass the bar. You know what I'm saying? So when you see people that say attorney at law, they've passed the bar. You know what I mean? So I was like, damn. And what made me think of it, I was watching Naked and Afraid. Shout out Naked and Afraid, which is some shit I'd never go on.
Is that the joint where they naked and they try to survive?
Yeah,
that shit's weird. But
you know, so I'm watching Naked and Afraid, and one of the contestants was she was an attorney, and I was like, what's the difference between? No, her said lawyer, and I was like, well, what's the difference between a lawyer and an attorney? And I was like, I wonder if that's the same thing. And every time, you know, I'm high,
you be Googling shit.
So I Google, I go straight to the internet, you know, because I don't like to be wrong with nothing. And then that's when we saw that there is a difference between a lawyer and an attorney, and I was just like, wow, that shit is crazy. But yeah, man, Naked and Afraid, that shit, that's my show. You know, so you gotta watch.
I tried watching that shit. It got interesting. Motherfucker butt naked up, try to get across the fucking the water with their little man-made crafts and shit. I'm like, that shit breaking up.
That's what they was doing last night. They was trying to get across the ocean. And one of the girls was bleeding, and it was sharks and shit in the water. He was like, go shark. And I was like, go shark coming.
Do you think it was a real shark or a play shark?
No, it was a real shark.
Damn,
it was a real shark. But I guess for me, the thing about Naked and Afraid, I don't understand how it can teach you to survive in today's world. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the odds of any of us going out here being stuck in the Costa Rican rainforest?
Right, in reality.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to survive by making sure these bills get paid by month.
I'm trying to survive every day.
That's a different type of struggle. So I don't see how Naked and Afraid aligns with.
But you notice ain't no black people on that show.
Yes, it is.
I ain't seen one. Was it a black dude on that show?
It was a black dude, and it was a black. It's been a few black people out there, and it was a black woman. I think she was out in like Africa, but she held it down though. I mean,
From Africa.
She held it. No, yes, I think they put her out in like the what is it? You know, the jungle out there in Africa, but it's like, you know, they'll show the contestant right here laying in they little made up fort, you know, out of trees and everything else, and then the camera pan over to a goddamn leopard, and you be like, nigga, I don't even know if I want to even be put in this situation. Like, they be like, did you hear that? I think I heard a wild boar outside of our camp, and I'm like,
bitch, how you know what a wild boar sound?
Bro, it be all type of crazy ass shit, bro. But that's
I ain't going. I'm sorry. They don't get no money. They gotta get the money. They gotta win the whole thing. So nigga, the whole time you going through that shit, you might not win no money. Bro. Man, I'm sorry.
Well, no, they don't. It was
a good experience.
Well, they don't win money. They are compensated though. I think they're giving like a few $1,000s or something for them being on the show, because you got to think like they're gone. They still got bills and shit. So I mean,
so they are being paid to be on it. So there's no money at the end.
No, it's no money at the end. But I think the show compensates them for going out there. But I ain't gonna lie, shit.
They need to be compensated.
The way some of that shit be looking when they pull up in there, boy. Imagine my black ass on there. As soon as we pull up,
I'm going home.
I'll be like, you know what?
Like,
I go ahead and change my mind about this, my boy.
How much y'all said it was again?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what y'all say.
I survive every day in the hood, G. This kind of different right here.
Be like hyenas. No. I'm not.
You said wild boar. Nah.
I'm not doing
Bore my ass right home.
Okay, that part. I ain't doing none of that. So, you know, but yeah, so outside of that, I also, you remember, what's my man, Steve Irwin?
Yeah.
The crocodile hunter?
Yeah. He died.
Right. So, you know, they have a whole show now about his family with his kids. But do you know the Irwin family alone is worth $86 million?
Good crocodile hunting.
Bro, they do some like the son. I saw the son out in Arizona, and he was trying to catch like a diamondback rattlesnake. You know, and he was like,
"Oh, they still on the bullshit?"
Yeah. I mean, bro, you got to think.
That's a family business.
Yeah, that's their legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been doing that. That's all they know. You know what I mean? Like, so the son is trying to follow in the dad's footsteps, which is crazy.
That's his son.
Yeah, that's his son. And then the daughter. So it's the son, the daughter, and the mom. All of them are out there.
Didn't he get ate by a crocodile?
Crazy shit is he got killed by a stingray.
Right, I knew it was something in the water.
Yeah, he got killed by a stingray. Now, Russell, all these fucking alligators.
You went out by a stingray.
Got killed by a stingray, bro.
Damn.
But he taught his kids some good shit because it's definitely in their blood that like they love these animals, bro. Like, and I did not know that they was worth $86 million, but I think they have a like their own type of conservation either in Africa or Australia.
Well, that and they've been on a fucking their brand has been on TV for fucking 20 years. Shit.
Facts.
Yeah, that add up. That's about right.
Facts. So,
and you ain't seen nobody else like them, so yeah, that's about right.
Oh nah, ain't nobody else doing that shit. Ain't nobody else.
They got a monopoly on that shit.
Yeah, ain't nobody else finna come wrestle no goddamn crocodile like the Irwin family. So definitely shout out to the Irwin family, man, and what they got going on.
Yes, sir.
The show is actually pretty dope, man. I get high. I watch National Geographic. Dead ass. Like I be finding all type of crazy shit out. Like, did you know that hyenas was hermaphrodites?
Man, what?
Dead ass, bro. Like, this is no joke. Hyenas are hermaphrodites. You know what I'm saying? So like they're the only species that have, I think, both reproductive parts. Yeah. So like I noticed this shit when cause you know lions and hyenas be beefing and shit.
Right.
You know, so when the lions and the hyenas square off, when the hyenas win that face off, they have like this celebratory ritual where they do, and the shit look weird because it's almost like a standing 69 that they do. Like, right, you know what I'm saying? Like one be at the back, the other one be at the other back. It's almost like sleeping feet to head, and they just kind of lift that one leg up, and they just. I saw it on the Animal Channel, dog, like dead ass. That's what they do when like.
Moving right along.
Yeah, man. Hey, you learn something every day on the Good Smoke podcast, man. Like,
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't even want to speak on that too much.
So you gonna lead us into our topic?
Yeah, man. We talking about jail shit. I want to jump straight into it. What you think about Tory Lanez getting that 10-year verdict?
Okay, so.
And the 10-year verdict is because the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. If y'all didn't know it. You ain't been paying attention to it.
Yeah, so what I do want to say is I think that when it comes to the Tory and Meg situation, I think that the 10-year sentence was definitely excessive.
Okay.
Especially if his DNA wasn't on the gun. You know, his DNA wasn't on the gun, and to my understanding from what I gathered, did she get grazed in the foot or something like that? Like,
she got grazed. Like
so, right. So, like, I just think, like, 10 years.
It wasn't necessarily shot in the foot, though. So.
Right. So, I just think 10 years is just a lot. You know what I'm saying? For
would you feel like that if you actually knew Meg? Like, that was your sister?
Well, if that was my sister, I would have put my sister up on game long time ago. My sister wouldn't have been in that situation.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
But hypothetically. Hypothetically.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, if it was my sister, I would still think that that's a goddamn lie. You know what I'm saying? I just tell my sister, like, listen, man, like, honestly, at the end of the day, he only guilty of fucking you and your homegirl.
For real?
That's really what he guilty of. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my sister, like, I told you stupid ass not to be fucking with him in the first place. You should have known better.
He's little dude. What you doing fucking with this little dude?
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's status.
And that's basically what it is. You know what I mean? So what made it like 6'3"? You know what I'm saying? I mean, she
big one. She a big one.
She taller than a motherfucker. So you know what's Tory? 5'5"? You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, come on, like, that's a tall tree for him to climb. You know what I mean? Like, under normal circumstances, she wouldn't have never gave him no ass anyway.
None.
So she only gave him some because of his status. Yeah. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like, I don't think that the time fits the crime. You know, they said that I guess he's a repeat offender.
Yeah, he's done a lot of shit. But let me
ask you a question. How much shit have majority of the niggas in YSL done that got out on that Alfred plea? On their RICO charge?
I mean,
because we already know a lot of those niggas are habitual offenders, like habitual.
but they probably was saying a little bit something too, saying something.
But this
Anybody who got off on that YSL shit, they said something. Something came down the pipeline. They said something. They either, and then probably was something little like yes, what, like what's the boy name? Slime Like Shouty.
Oh,
He said Gunna. He said they YSL's a gang, both of them. So I mean,
and people
it's
say
kind of just different, but that's why they got off. But Tory, with Tory,
and people really feel like Gunna didn't snitch when he said that.
it was definitely snitching because that was the whole thing is YSL gang.
Because they was like, oh, well, they can't use what he said against him. You're absolutely right, but they can use what he said against anybody else at any given time. So
down the line forever.
yeah, so I mean, I hate to break it to all you Gunna fans, you know,
And all you YSL members,
that nigga
if
told.
they tag y'all with that YSL gang, you gonna get a gang charge now.
Yeah, that nigga told. You know what I'm saying? I still kind of like his music. You know that fuck you mean? You know I like that. I like
Shit
that.
hard,
Little
but they don't hit the same no more.
Nah, I don't listen to it.
They don't hit the same like, man, no, nigga. Cause we know reality now. You don't stand on business.
Hey, so do you feel closer to Donald Trump now that he done went to jail?
I know.
You don't?
I feel more fucked up because it got out 20 minutes later. What the fuck?
Nah,
that
but-
should never
Nah, but I
happen.
mean, you would get out 20 minutes later if you had Donald Trump money though. If you were a billionaire, do you honestly think?
Nah, I'm black still.
Okay, if you were
No.
if you were a billionaire politician, do you honestly think if you
I'm black millionaire politician, it's still nigga. In the eyes of the law, it's still nigga.
I mean,
Even more so, they want you even more because you rich and you got power. So they coming at you 10 times harder. Bill Cosby.
Well, Bill Cosby didn't have Donald Trump money.
What?
What's Bill Cosby net worth?
It was damn near $1 billion before all that shit happened. He was trying to buy NBC.
Oh shit, my bad.
I was like, what?
My bad, William.
Big Bill.
My bad, William. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Bill.
Don't do him like that. They already shit on his name. No, he had a bag.
So let me ask you a question. Seeing that Donald Trump is running for president, and we have Donald Trump,
Oh my God.
we have Joe Biden. Would you vote for Donald Trump this time? Because I know where I'm going.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna be honest with you. I know where I'm going.
I don't even know if I want to vote. It's like, cause
Motherfucker like,
you
oh,
can't win for losing in this situation. So I don't know, man.
I don't feel like the world was really that bad with Donald
it
Trump as
wasn't.
president.
It was just more so bad
I think,
because he had those folks on his side.
and I think the only downside to Donald
We got
Trump,
some money when that nigga was in office.
right? But
We got some money. I was good with Donald. Joe got in there. Joe.
but the
You
only
still need to
downside-
get them damn student loans taken care of, Joe. I see you stepping by step, but damn, nigga, get that shit done.
Well, I will say the only downside to Donald Trump being in office was the fact that I think a lot of America already viewed Donald Trump as like borderline racist. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that was a Trump supporter, they seemed racist. You know, like
Right.
when you saw, you know, all the big pickup trucks, you know, with the Confederate flags and there's, you know, Trump for president, and then just all of the antics that went into getting Donald Trump into office, it just looked like a lot of racist bullshit.
No, it looked like they knew what they was doing.
Yeah, you know, but so
They looked like they did all this shit to show you what the fuck they can do with power and money.
yeah, so I really feel like when Donald Trump came into office, I think that even though racism has always existed, I think that it was broadcasted a little bit more.
It was.
because people felt more comfortable seeing that the president of the United States, they kind of consider him as a racist.
But see, Donald played that shit so well.
He free Kodak Black.
Donald is not racist, folks. I ain't gonna lie. He's not racist. He's a classist. He's a classist.
I don't think he's racist, and I mean,
And that's he played
honestly,
on them folks' heads in the trailer parks and all them folks.
Honestly,
Donald
all
ain't
of-
never been in no motherfucking trailer park. Ain't never lived in one.
Man, all of
he
us-
has nothing in common with them folks.
all of us are borderline racist. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't fuck with niggas like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I'm being honest.
I don't either, but
Yeah, a lot of them I don't like. So does that make me a racist?
No.
Does that make me racist against my own kind that I really don't?
Can you be racist against your own kind?
Yeah. Look,
You can be prejudiced against your own kind.
You can.
Because you racist against your own kind mean like you don't like no other black people. So it's prejudice based off the type of black person you like. It's a
That's
prejudice.
what it is?
Yes, it's a prejudice. It's a
But,
prejudice.
so you can be prejudiced against your own kind.
Yeah, for sure.
So what is it about our kind that just make us not like that motherfucking ass?
Everybody wasn't raised the same. So a lot of people ain't got the same values. And the people that do have the same values, they get along. The people that don't, we don't get along with the people that don't got the same values of us. So it ain't gonna work out. And we don't get along with people that don't embrace the same values as us. And black people have a way of, this is me and I don't give a fuck about what you think. And that's
Right.
cool, but it might be unlikable by some type of other black people. And there's so many different type of black people. Like white people, it ain't that many. It's different type of white people. It's a different type of all color people.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know, I know some white people that don't like white people. I know some white people that's like, man, I don't even like white people and I'm white. So I get it. I think it's just a character thing. You know?
I don't know, man. These motherfuckers get on my nerve. I ain't lying. It's just like a lot of this shit that they do. It just turns me completely off just from black people. It's just nigga shit. You know?
Yeah, and that's what you don't like, nigga shit.
I
mean,
like nigga
you
shit.
could tolerate a little bit of nigga shit.
I can't tolerate none of it. I think I'm at that age now where I can't tolerate none of
Is
it.
smoking weed nigga shit?
Hell no.
It's universal.
That shit, yeah, hell yeah.
Universal.
We bring people together.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing-
It's a
ain't
peace-
nothing.
It's a peace thing.
How many motherfuckers you done seen OD on weed?
Nah, I ain't never heard of that.
See what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard of that.
I don't even know why they got weed. You know, they used to have weed in the same classifications like crack cocaine. And I'm like, nigga, how?
I mean, times is different. It's definitely not the same classification anymore, which is good. I'm glad they did
Like,
that.
I mean, coming from a nigga that used to be on the block, like, I seen some strange shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers talking to walls.
For motherfuckers that
Seen
was
some
chasing that
shit.
high. Like, I ain't never in my life got the urge to go steal no shit or be like, oh shit, I gotta go suck some dick because I need a 3-5. You like, weed don't get you like that.
It's a new Netflix show about Oxycontin.
I'm watching it now. It's painkillers.
Man,
Bussing.
didn't it fuck your head up though? And how they was just trapping out loud and really like selling drugs. Nigga, these niggas is really selling drugs.
Shit, man. If you want to be honest, man, shit, the doctors are the biggest
They
drug
the biggest
dealers.
drug dealers. Because if they tell you sell more so we can get more money. And they get more money off selling more, even though they know a motherfucker, he's addicted to this. That's why he keep coming back.
Yeah.
You know a motherfucker when a motherfucker addicted to something.
Oh yeah, the signs are always there.
Yeah, every person with common sense and doctors are trained to see addiction. So you're trained to see a motherfucker is addicted to something. And you still keep
You
giving
still
it to
giving to him, yeah.
That's a drug dealer.
But you know, sometimes doctors are put in fucked up situations because you got customers. I mean, not customers.
Clients.
I thought I was on the block. Like, not customers. You have patients that
my
will be like, you know what, fuck it. You know, if my doctor can't give me what I need, I'm gonna get that shit elsewhere. You know, and a lot of doctors, if you tell your doctor that shit, be like, bro, if you don't give me what I need, I'm just gonna go get the shit elsewhere. You know what I mean? A lot of doctors will still give you
it
what
to
you
you.
need
Yeah.
because they would rather give you what you need than have you out here on the street trying to get it,
and
and
you
then
get
you don't.
something, and it's not what the fuck.
Right, because I know people that have went out here to, you know, look for Percocet 10s and this and that, and I tell them like, hey bro, you gotta be careful with that shit. You know, people doing this and doing that, and shit, motherfucker end up popping one of them motherfuckers got fentanyl. It got fentanyl in it. You know, I know somebody that got rushed to the hospital that had, you know, fentanyl in their system.
Man,
from,
shout out R.P. Michael Blackson, man.
Huh?
Michael, what's his name? Dude who died from fentanyl?
You
The actor?
What actor?
What's the actor from?
I know Mac Miller.
No, Michael Blackson.
You talking about
No, not him.
Muddy
not,
Fucker.
not, not him.
Muddy Sucker.
Not him. Is it Michael Williams? Is Michael something?
You need to look that shit
Yeah,
up, man. We can't just be putting Michael, but we can't just be putting
Let me
Michael
see.
Blackson name
Look
out
up,
there,
look up
man.
actor who died fentanyl. His name is Michael something.
Yeah, we can't just be
He
putting
was
Michael.
he was in The Wire and
Man,
everything.
You need to apologize to Michael Blackson.
I didn't
'cause-
say Michael. I think it's
Yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Williams.
Yeah, you said Michael Blackson. Goddamn.
It's close to that though.
Yeah, man. See who you talking about, cause you just done wish death on Michael Blackson. Michael Blackson will apologize. Man. Well, I'm apologizing for my partner, cause I didn't put that shit out there. So I'm apologizing for my co-host, cause he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about right there. And he said Michael Blackson. God damn, I know. I just seen this nigga on Drink Champs not too long ago. Oh, Muddy Sucker.
Hold on, I gotta find.
Yeah, man. Please find that shit. That nigga said Michael Blackson died.
Got him.
Michael Williams, Michael K. Williams. I know it's Michael K. Williams.
Oh, that was the dude that used to do the shit on the Vice channel.
Yeah.
Who did he play in The Wire?
He played the gay crackhead.
He played the crazy.
He was robbing niggas though.
He played the crazy nigga that would come to. Was it Omar?
Nah, I think his name was Omar.
Did he play Omar?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, man. Fuck, I don't know, man. All right, so, but yeah, back to what you originally asked. I do think that the Tory Lanez situation is a fucked up situation. I don't think he's gonna serve an entire 10 years though.
Nah.
You know, California prison time I think is 4 for 1. So for every day that you spend, it counts as 4.
Oh, okay.
So Tory really could be home. He's already been locked up and maybe for a year or something like that. So I mean, Tory could really be home in 2.5 years probably.
That's crazy.
But they're gonna deport him and send him back to Canada.
Yep.
You know
that's the fucked up part.
That's the only.
Be able to come back to the United States.
That's the only. Then that's gonna kill his show money.
Tory it's gonna kill his show money, but Tory know how to. He told the game. That's why I think they own him like that too, because he was doing shit that he wasn't supposed to tell the game. He was selling his album for was it the album or single? I think it was album for $1 in cryptocurrency. So when it flipped, it's like 60,000. So everybody who buying his album, when he drop it on cryptocurrency,
he did
they getting paid off his shit.
He did his thing,
Yeah,
but
I think he knows. Yeah.
But my question is, if all of his shows now, if he can't do shows in America,
America ain't all the world though.
No, it's not. But
he actually get more overseas.
Well, yeah.
So he actually get more overseas, and he got the music to do it. He do Caribbean type that type of shit. Yeah. So he got it. So he gonna be straight. He gonna be straight as shit. And I guarantee he gonna end up performing in the United States again.
I'm sure they'll work it out.
It's gonna be too man.
I think they let Gucci in Canada now.
They gonna work it out.
I think they get it.
Speaking of Gucci, how you feel about his new artist? He said, "Son."
I was gonna ask you that. What's his name? Bresden. Yeah, I think that's his name. Bresden.
How I feel? I don't know how to feel about it. I don't want to come off like a.
He almost remind me of Slim Jesus. Remember the white boy Slim Jesus?
But boy can rap though. Boy can rap. Boy hard. But I just can't. His image is. I don't know. It's giving me too much Trailer Park.
But to be honest, that may be what Gucci going for right
That's
now.
what he need.
He going to get.
Look at the track record.
He's going against the grain. I can't even be mad at him.
And he understand what Dre did with Eminem. It's a whole market over there that is not tapped into.
Hey, watch what I tell you. I believe that white boy probably gonna go. He's probably
gonna go far.
And he probably gonna go close to platinum.
He gonna go far because the thing about when white people do this game, they get more advancement. They get more love because obviously I don't know why. Is a lot of white people this shit is ran by the Jewish. So what you think is gonna happen?
And you know them white folk gonna jump behind him.
Come on.
And he look like he from the Trailer Park too.
They not gonna do, nigga. But this shit look like it's set up because the nigga's fucking address was 1017. What's the chance of that shit?
Trailers got 4 digits.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. But the shit was 1017 on the house.
Yeah, that could have been like a publicity stunt. Cause he got a. I watched one of his videos. I think the song was called "White Ferrari," and the song really wasn't that bad.
I ain't heard none of his music.
Yeah, I looked them up. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube, and it wasn't bad. I'm definitely not gonna put him in a Eminem category. I don't think he'll be.
No, he's trap music. Is it Post Malone?
No, he's not a Post Malone.
What's the other white boy name?
I'm telling you, like he kind of remind me of Slim Jesus. And I didn't listen to much. He's not a white boy that's trying to come off like on no thug shit or nothing like that. Like he just rap. Like he just rap. He just know how to put his words together. Like
so he really rap though.
He really raps.
Okay.
Like you have to check him out. Like he really raps. Like
he might be dope though.
Yeah. Like but
he gonna have to get his image together.
No, to be honest with you, that may be the image that worked for him. just to
look normal.
just normal.
Yeah,
That shit that may be his image, and that shit may work for him. Just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's gonna change. It's gonna change.
Cause I mean,
we just seen it in that video. That's the bottom. They showing you the bottom. They about to turn that boy up. They about to turn that boy. You gonna see that boy with black leather pants on and Balenciaga shirts and goddamn.
I ain't mad at the leather pants though, nigga. I got a pair of leather pants. I've been waiting to goddamn bring them shits out to go to the right goddamn event with these motherfucking leather pants.
You said I remember you told me about the leather pants.
I'm gonna put that shit on too, and I was thinking about leaving my shirt unbuttoned because I've been working out a little bit, so I was thinking about leaving my shirt unbuttoned. Yeah. Okay. And then I was gonna go out and then like every time I goddamn walk, I was just gonna flop my goddamn
and
shirt
just get
back.
in front of the fan somewhere.
No, I was just gonna flop my shirt back like that so my shit just swang open and then nigga just so.
Speaking of R&B, man,
big nigga dreams.
T-Rail, you know who T-Rail is, right?
Got kicked off the tour by Young Blue, which is fucked up.
Why do you feel like it's fucked up?
Cause he ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
What shit?
The shit that's going on with Boosie and goddamn Young Blue. You know what I mean?
That shit fucked up though.
Cause I mean, at the end of the day,
the situation at the beginning of it, before even the Blue situation signing without Boosie shit is fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, that shit's fucked up.
That whole situation ugly.
And I don't even know the full situation. I know what everybody else knows, but it's just I feel like it's something more to the story. But this is just it, but you don't see Blue addressing this shit. That's what I noticed. You don't see nobody else but Boosie talking about this shit.
I don't think Blue gonna feed into it.
They told him not to. Because if you feed into it, it's gonna come out and it's gonna fuck his career up.
Yeah, I don't think he gonna feed into it. Mainly because I don't think like he's still early in his career. He still got a long way to go. Yeah. So the last thing he need is any nigga trying to blackball him.
Especially because Boosie kind of blackballed in the industry.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The industry.
So I think that's what
industry. I'm talking about like the label execs.
The labels and all because
they don't fuck with him.
They don't fuck with him.
He too outspoken.
Yep.
He fuck all that. He ain't shutting the fuck up.
Nah, and you can't make him. It can't make him. And you still gotta pay him. So, I mean, it's fucked up.
But they say I heard he ran down on Young Blue and got like 30,000 out of him or some shit like that.
Fuck that.
Yo, did you see your boy Charleston White?
You told me when he hit the nigga in the head with the motherfucker the pick?
No, the nigga.
He just hit the nigga in the head with a pick, with a pig pick. This motherfucker you poke the pig with?
No, the nigga doing the celebrity boxing shit.
I did see it.
So you saw when the nigga pushed him and then he can't at the weigh-in. You know how they be talking and shit at the weigh-in.
I didn't see that. The
nigga pushed him. Charleston White came back, pepper sprayed the fuck out of his ass. Hey, Charles White, that nigga was like, yeah. He like, nah, man.
This nigga is crazy.
Hey, Charles White was like, nah, man, you ain't gonna touch me, man. You touch me, you gonna be in the ring, homie. What that nigga say? I'm an amateur professional fighter. Like, that nigga say, you wanna box? We can box, but nah, all that touch me outside the ring, yeah, shit, I pepper spray the shit. Man, he hit that nigga.
Pepper spray on him?
But he came out his road with that shit and just like, I was like.
That must have been after. So look, he was by the elevator in the hallway. I think he was coming out of the elevator and the dude walked up to him and Charles thought he was trying to dab him, but the dude was like pussy. Man, Charles pull out the pig knife and hit him in the boom. I said, what the fuck did this? And then snap back and just cheese at him like, yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga, what you gonna do now, nigga? What you gonna do now, nigga? While holding the pig knife in his motherfucking hand. Told the nigga smiling. The nigga got on the elevator home. We're like, man, he got your ass. This shit leaking. I said, God, they better leave Charleston White the fuck alone, man. They better leave him alone. Because it's always self-defense. Because you niggas be trying to do it. He ready for that shit. He came out with this motherfucker. When you seen a nigga with a pig knife, nigga? This nigga had a pig knife.
No. When the nigga went to the weigh-in, he had his pepper spray, and that nigga say, I got my stun gun too. I'm talking about he had all this shit in his boxing trunks. My nigga I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nigga. I'm like, this nigga got weapons in like compartments and a box in some boxing trunks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey.
It's just like, bro, like, leave that nigga alone.
They better leave him alone.
Like, bro, he not wrapped too tight, man. Hey, some nigga came on his live and he was like, yeah, I got one of them. whoever win between y'all two, I got one. Or Charleston White looked at that nigga, he was like, oh nah, nigga, your mouth too fucked up for me to fight. He was like, you don't, I ain't fighting no nigga with no gap in his mouth like that. Hey, that nigga say he probably drank water like this.
They forget Charleston White is also a fucking comedian, bro. Niggas need to leave that man alone.
That nigga say he
Y'all see niggas be leaving, even the gangs leave him alone, bro. Y'all better leave that man alone, bro. Leave that man alone. Let that nigga be stop trying to run up on that man. Leave him alone. You gonna end up scarred.
Yo, did you see the No Jumper interview with the gay gang member?
What? No. You talking about the dude who used to be signed to Gucci?
I don't know what the nigga was
What's his
saying.
name?
I don't fucking know. Man, it's time for my favorite part of the show, which is the strand of the week. Okay, and this week we will be highlighting none other than Dum Dums. Okay, this particular strand is very potent. It has over 26% when it comes to the THC levels, and TokersGuide.com gives it an overall rating of 8.8 out of 10. It is an indica dominant strand. I love it. I love the purple color that it has to it, the purple and green. It also has a little white hairs on it. When you smell it, man, it hits you dead in your face. It smells just like candy, and it tastes like candy. So I highly recommend to all my smokers.
How you gonna break up the nigga? You don't know the nigga name?
Because you said the gang members, and I just saw the nigga on No Jumper. He's the first openly gay Hoover Crip. He's from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
I know some Hoover Crips.
So I got to give credit to No Jumper. This is not
shout out.
He was on No Jumper. Shout out No Jumper. So yeah, he was over there doing the interview. I was just like, damn, because
that's not possible. You can't be a
nigga. I seen him.
Well, if female can be gay, so I guess a man can be gay in the gang too.
But that's different.
Oh man, listen, we in a different time. It's a different time.
We definitely in a different time, bro.
We in a different time.
Cause I just seen a nigga rapping about how niggas was DL and all kind of shit, and I was just like, what? Man. Like, what the fuck?
No, man, we about to move right the fuck
man,
along.
Go ahead, man. What's next on the goddamn agenda?
Man, what is...
Seeing that we ain't got no goddamn guests today, but you know what?
Man, delirious streets, man, y'all. It's y'all, man.
I'm okay with not having no guests today. You know what I'm saying? Cause we went through a lot last week.
You know what? Let's talk about Lil Tim. You know what Lil Tim is, right? So if you didn't know what Lil Tim is the person who killed King Von. Rest in peace, King Von. They've dropped all the charges on Lil Tim. And then Lil Tim dropped a song.
You knew that shit was coming.
Like expeditiously.
You knew that shit was coming.
How do you feel about that?
Shit, I don't. I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's unfortunate that Von had to lose his life at an early age. You know what I'm saying? But also at the same time, you know, you kind of reap what you sow.
Yeah, for
you know
real.
What I mean? Like,
I don't give a fuck if y'all niggas jumping my man, it's just me and him.
Yeah.
Y'all beating the shit out of him.
I mean,
bro, I'm letting that motherfucker go. And whoever get hit, they get hit.
Yeah, I mean, like Lil Tim did what he was supposed to do. You know
he did.
Like
he did. He did exactly what he was supposed to do.
He stood on business. You know what I'm saying? And at the end,
it was self-defense at the end of the day.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you know, I don't really think Von really had plans of living too goddamn long.
I don't think so either, man.
You know, because I mean, shit, he would have been locked up by now anyway.
Yeah, he would have been.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I mean,
might as well. He was fucking wild.
Yeah, like that whole stardom shit. I don't think that he
fuck with King Von shit, boy.
I did too. I still do.
Fuck with that bullshit.
I just don't think that
I got an artist we about to drop. He said he King Von little cousin. I think he is, but the nigga hard.
He from 64th or 63rd?
I don't know. I know he from Chicago.
Oh,
EBK Kobe. Look him up.
Who?
EBK Kobe.
EBK Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
EBK Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody Killer Kobe.
I don't know what EBK stands for.
Everybody Killer.
that what that means? I don't know.
I'm telling you, everybody kill him. That's what it means.
Is that a gang?
Probably.
I do see a lot of EPK such and such. So
Yes, it's in Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah. It's definitely probably a gang.
Is that what you think about when you think about Chicago at first? When somebody say, "Man, you trying to go to Chicago?" Do you think about the gangs first?
No, the first thing I think about when I
think about Michael Jordan.
I think about the weather. I didn't even know if it's cold or not
cold,
because that wind up there, like that shit is like. That shit razor sharp. But Chicago as a city, I love Chicago. Like Chicago is a beautiful city. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's their politics is different.
Let's get back on this Lil Tim thing.
Go ahead.
So Lil Tim beats his case. Quando Rondo catches Rico.
Quando Rondo fucked. Quando fucked.
Crazy.
Quando Rondo fucked.
That shit is crazy. So shouldn't Lil Tim be in the Rico too?
No, because that's just like saying with President Trump with his RICO, they didn't charge Vice President Mike Pence. And
that's because Pence saved himself before that slick motherfucker. Because he came out with a statement saying, "Yeah, Donald Trump people are incompetent and they was on bullshit." Well, he saved himself.
So we don't
that
know.
Nigga, he said.
so we don't know what Lil Tim been doing to save himself. You know what I'm saying? You know They could have been looking at Quando Rondo for some other shit, you know, from that shooting that happened in L.A. You know, when his homeboy got killed. You know, so we don't know because Tim went with him when that happened. Yeah, you know,
damn, man.
Rondo been making a lot of moves, you know, without Tim. So you know, it's possible that shit, whatever Quando was caught up in, Tim was just something
denounced the gang and everything. Why he did all that? Now they say he got the gang leader tag and. He like I'm like
that was the shit that tripped me out. I was like, damn,
he denounced the gang, but you get still charged for the gang shit. So it's kind of I don't know. I'm kind of lost in this shit. Did you do that to try to throw him off the trail? If he did that to try to throw him off the trail, boy, you made him look at you closer.
But I'm trying to figure out what the fuck has Quando Rondo done? Because I ain't seen the nigga no news outside of him getting his ass whooped and then his homeboy getting killed.
Hey, he doing something down in Savannah. Shit,
yeah, ain't no telling.
He doing something down that bitch.
Shout out Savannah.
Yeah, shout out to Savannah. He doing something.
That's a whole nother world down there.
No, it is definitely. It's not Atlanta.
No, hell no. Like that shit.
It's the swamps.
And them niggas is grimy. You got to watch some. I fuck with them Savannah niggas, but some of them niggas you got to watch
Savannah
out for.
No cool.
Them Port Wentworth niggas, all them niggas down there. But yeah.
Oh man. All right. So you from Atlanta, right? Atlanta, born and raised.
I'm from Decatur.
Atlanta.
It's not Atlanta.
Yeah, it's not Atlanta, but it's the same area. So you understand the trap. What is it? Trap Mountain. Who's on your Trap Mountain?
On my Trap Mountain, do they have to be specifically from Atlanta?
And T.I. We're talking about T.I. right now because T.I. came out with his list.
Yeah.
No.
Cause I don't.
Cause I think it's some. I think
because I agree with T.I.'s list. Who was his list again? It was him.
Gucci, Jeezy, and he finally added a fourth one, which is Future.
Well, see,
I feel that's disrespectful. Yeah, Gotti should be up there.
Definitely.
So I think Gotti definitely should be up there. Yeah. So it's kind of like a smack in the face a little bit.
Definitely. I don't look at Future as like trap music. I look at Future as more so like party music, party / feel good / drug music. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't look at Future as, you know what I'm saying, trap music. You know what I'm saying? Like how many songs has Future came out where he was really Tony Montana?
That was a club.
That was a club song. You know what I'm saying? Tony Montana. Yeah, you know, but for the most part, like I haven't Future ain't really broke that shit down.
Does that say Free Bands was bigger than CM? CMG's the biggest shit.
Because honestly, if you want to be technical, shit, Rocco used to talk about that shit.
What?
That dope shit.
Yeah,
Rocco
definitely used to talk about that shit.
So if you want to,
Rocco definitely used to talk about it. Then they put Rick Ross as an honorable mention too.
I don't see it either. Nah, I can't put him up there because he was a correctional officer.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what would he say his reason was for doing this shit. You was still a correctional officer, and then you lied about this shit for the longest, and then came out. So had you stood on this shit and said your reason in the beginning? Okay, yeah, because I ain't never knocking no nigga for getting no job.
I don't with Rick Ross. I don't consider his music trap music.
Me neither.
I consider his shit more. It's just player shit. Like he got a lot of player music.
Ross make hustler music.
Hustler music. There you go.
I don't call his
there
shit
you
trap
go.
music.
It's not a trap.
Right. It, you know, like when you hear like push it to the limit. Like when you hear shit
you
like that.
You think about Miami driving fast, nice shit.
You know, Aston Martin music.
Yeah,
you know,
that's what I'm saying.
It's shit that makes you
hustle music.
Hustle.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But isn't the hustle the trap? Okay.
Because the hustle can be anything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This is a hustle.
Yes. So I mean, but he talked about selling bricks in my you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, he talked about that.
But I mean, I still think that you can't have a trap Mount Rushmore
without
or Mount Trapmore, and you don't have Gotti
up there
on there.
Especially coming from Memphis, that's a whole nother region. You gotta but maybe I was thinking T.I. was just speaking on Atlanta. You know, because all of those are Atlanta artists.
And even still, like, how do you do that? So you got to still add space, because how long Dolph been talking about that shit? You know you got to put Dolph up there.
No.
You got to.
Dolph don't make that. Not right. He would have made it if he was still alive, but I don't think he makes
Dolph
that.
Been making trap music.
Go. You can't even mention Dolph without Gotti.
How you can't?
Because Gotti was before Dolph.
It don't matter.
What you mean? He
no, I'm saying Dolph.
If it wasn't, well, okay. Let's take it further back then. 3 6 Mafia.
They didn't make trap music. They made club music. They made fight music. Like
some of that shit was. Well, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but I'm saying like Dolph was an actual hustler. You know what I'm saying? Like when you listen to that nigga first mixtape, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I ain't never had no keys at the house. All that shit right there, like. You like Dolph been talking about, you know, trapping and selling pounds, selling bowls and all that shit for the longest. Like that's how he came in the game. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, like that's why he didn't sign with Gotti. You know what I mean? Because he already had his own paper. He was doing shit on his own. You know what I mean? So it's like,
no, what happened? Gotti tried to sign him and he didn't want to sign with him.
That's what I said. He already had his own paper. He already had his own paper on motion, so he didn't need to sign with Gotti. Yeah. Can't have two bosses on one label.
True. R.P. Dolph, man. God damn. You just made me feel, damn, that nigga was so
You see what happened to Black Youngster Brother?
It's going down. And that nigga's a real live maniac.
And they said that it looked like that shit got something to do with in retaliation for Dolph. With Black Youngster Brother getting killed.
They said Black Youngster had something to do with that shit too. So I don't know, but
it's possible.
It's possible, but
you know, Memphis small as shit. They talented as fuck, but small as shit.
I ain't never been to Memphis.
Oh, it's dope.
It's small.
It's small, but I mean, it's a dope city though. You know, I went to Orange Mound. I went all around Memphis. I went to some strip club. It was off of I think it was like Getwell Road or some shit. They got a restaurant there that's inside of a gas station, and in the morning, like this gas station, the restaurant that's inside the gas station be selling breakfast. I mean, like the line be like wrapped out the fucking gas station, like damn near around the building. Like the breakfast is
that shit good.
Smacking, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the best barbecue I've ever had in my life. I ate in Memphis. Like for the most part, like I had a good ass time in Memphis, and I went a while ago. So like when I went, I'll never forget. I went to this club, right? It was called B&D, and the drink specials this night was $3 long necks, no $2 long necks, $4 40s. Okay.
What?
See?
Hold on. Time out. What? Hold on. What?
$2.
What?
$2 long necks.
You didn't never take the glasses.
$4. 40s.
I thought you didn't like nigga shit. That's some nigga shit.
Yeah. You had females walk around the club, nigga, with two 40s, nigga, like they was bottles of Bel Air or some shit. Like, and at the time, like I wasn't. I mean, like I said, this was a while back,
Right.
but I was like, God damn, like, and I had been to so many clubs in so many different cities, but never seen a club that had 40-ounce beers in the club. You know what I'm saying? And just had females just walk around. But I mean, Memphis was different, bro. Like, Memphis was definitely different. But I ain't got nothing bad to say about it.
Nah,
but I mean, like
not at all.
But I mean, like, Memphis was the first city I went to, bro. Where you go to Orange Mountain, and you liable to see. Like, I saw a nigga that was like in his 50s, nigga, like posted up, nigga, dressed like that, nigga, in his 50s, posted up on the block, just in front of the store, nigga, with the work. And I'm just like,
In his 50s?
in his 50s, nigga.
Boy. Y'all do need to pray for Memphis, because, nigga, it's going down in Memphis, though.
Like,
Despite all those shit we talking, man, pray for Memphis, man. Please pray for Memphis, because shit.
hey, Memphis different. When my brother moved to Memphis, he asked him. He was like, yo, what's a good side of Memphis to move to? It was like, shit, ain't no good side of Memphis to move to. So my brother ended up moving to Arkansas.
What? Hold on.
Because his job was in Memphis.
Arkansas go down too, though.
Yeah, but the part of Arkansas that he was in was on the line of Memphis.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
So he could still live in Arkansas then, you know, commute to Memphis every day.
You want to live in my... That's crazy.
Shit, nigga, once you pass Tupelo, Mississippi, hey, shit, it about to get real.
For real.
You gotta be careful in that motherfucker, man. Shelby County, like, you gotta be careful.
I heard about Shelby County.
Yeah.
I heard about Shelby County.
Yeah, you definitely.
I ain't never been, but I heard about Shelby County.
I'm talking about, even with the females there, like, bro, you
This nigga said they had $4.40s
$4.40s, bro.
in the club. Like, they give you the whole 40?
Yeah.
Did it have paper bag on it?
No, they ain't poured in no, like, no
glass
mug, no nothing. They just,
What kind of 40s? Like Old E?
bro, I can't even
Miller
remember.
Lite High Life?
Bro, I can't even remember. That shit was so long. It was
They
just
don't make 40. Did they
it
make
was-
40s as a Heineken?
No, hell no. This, it was probably some St. Ives or some shit. No, nigga, we was in Memphis, bro. Who the fuck?
Nigga, they had the bull in that motherfucker, boy. They had the bull in that
Yo, and it's crazy because I saw something on Facebook where they were somebody had said something about Memphis and the rappers and how Memphis lacks culture and some shit, which Memphis has a lot of. I didn't really agree with that.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't
But,
agree with that
yeah,
at
I
all.
don't agree with that at all. But then somebody tried to bring Atlanta into the mix. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, man, please don't do that, because I didn't even say nothing, because the person who posted it was from Memphis, and then it started to look like it was a Memphis
Bias,
and Atlanta. Yeah, so I was just like, man, let me just shut the fuck up and just move.
I mean,
up.
you can't. I mean, there's been a lot of artists come out of Memphis,
Yeah.
but you can't compare it to. I mean, you can't compare it to Atlanta. Atlanta's a staple point. Like,
Yeah.
Memphis, y'all branch off Atlanta, but Atlanta's the fucking. It's Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's Hollywood, Black Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know. And I ain't not, because you still got Nashville in Tennessee. You got Memphis. You got, you know what I'm saying.
But I mean, how many hard rappers came out of Nashville outside of Young Buck?
I was like, yeah. Fuck,
Yeah,
that's
before-
it.
yeah, that's
Hold
what
on,
I'm
we
saying.
probably could look up some rappers that came out of no, 8Ball of MJG. Yep.
They're from Memphis. They're from Orange Mountain.
They are from Orange Mountain.
They're not from Nashville.
They're not from
I said
Nashville.
how many, I said rappers from
I
Nashville.
apologize. I apologize. Damn. I'm trying to just see if Cash with that. No, Buck the only one. And he ain't even holding y'all down. Right.
Hell no. Hell no.
Buck got tranny shit going on and everything.
I wasn't even gonna say that.
But we on to the next, man.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna say that.
Yeah, man. What we doing?
What was next after that?
Done. That's it. That's all the topics.
For real?
Yeah, for real. We done ran it down.
Oh nah, man. Hell nah. That was it.
That was it. We ran the bitch down. Good Smoke. Look, Good Smoke got him clouded.
Damn. Well,
We done ran it down.
I guess we ran through all our topics, you know what I'm saying? So I guess with that, are we gonna have a guest next week? We supposed to?
I don't know. Yes.
I gotta look at the calendar.
I want like a model or something, like a stripper. Yeah.
You want a stripper?
Let's get a stripper. We'll go interview about.
Yeah, what are we gonna talk to the stripper about?
Life. Ask some questions.
Okay.
She gotta have some numbers though.
Okay.
I ain't talking about bodies. I'm talking about IG numbers.
Nah. I feel you. Well, okay. Well, with that being said, man, it's your boy Guala Gang Smoke.
Yes, sir. Fresh Briscoe on this bitch. You know the vibes.
You know, we getting ready to sign off, man, and definitely make sure you tap into Georgia Pine Premium Raps.
For sure.
Follow them on Instagram, and definitely make sure you follow the official Lit Cup, man.
Yes,
get your Lit Cup, and shout out damn, this shit got me hot. Delirious Treats.
Delirious Treats.
Yes.
Gotta shout them out, man. Go get it, man.
IG.
Go get it.
Secret Stuff. SEKRETSTUF. That's SEKRETSTUF. Make sure you tap in with them, follow them, man, and get you some of these THC infused drinks. And yeah, other than that, you can follow the show on any one of these podcasts. Make sure you hit the link in the bio. And drop some clouds of smoke down in the comments for us, man. And we'll get back with y'all next week, man. That way.